This is what happens when you follow me and subscribe to my channel. I always give you updated information on matters, scholarship, and studying abroad. And when you get to view and subscribe, you're able to enhance your dream of studying abroad. In today's video, I'll be talking about Erasmus Mundus. I think maybe many of you have already heard about Erasmus Mundus, and if you have, then this is your chance to watch the video and get to grab this opportunity. So have you been dreaming of studying in Europe on a fully funded scholarship? Then this video is for you. Today I'll walk you through the official Erasmus Mundus website and show you how to search for master's program, where to find scholarship information, and what you should look for before applying. Let's get started. As you can see in my screen, this is the official Erasmus Mundus page, or catalog, you might call it that way. I always encourage students to use official website because program information, deadlines, and requirements can change. So when you click on the Erasmus Mundus catalog, it should bring you to this particular page. You can see here Erasmus Mundus joint masters for students, search and apply, why apply for it, scholarship available, like all the information. Erasmus Mundus is one of the Europe's most popular scholarship programs. It gives students the opportunities to study in more than one European country. Yeah, imagine studying one day in Germany, the next time you'll be a few months in, maybe in Italy, and another time you'll be in maybe Brussels, Belgium. So you can be able to earn European country while earning a joint or multiple master's degree depending on the program. So one thing I like about this website is that you can explore different master's programs offered by university across Europe. Take your time and choose a program that matches your academic background and career goals. Now, let's get started and look into it. Wherever you open a program, don't just rush to apply immediately. No, we are not doing that. First, you have to read through the program overview, eligibility requirements, participating universities, application deadlines, and scholarship information. You have to pay special attention to eligibility. You have to see, is your country eligible? Are you eligible? Are you, like, with your bachelor degree, are you qualified with the GPA required? Do you have the required documents? Do you have the language that it requires for you to be able to study? What are the participating universities? That is very important because not all universities in Europe actually participate. There are selected few that participate. And above all, you have to always check the application deadlines because these details are very important before submitting your application. Now, let's check applying for Erasmus Mundus joint master's. Students from all over the world are welcome. All over the world is mentioned. Everybody is welcome. You will study at several universities in Europe, as I mentioned earlier, and beyond. Full scholarship are available for the best students. And not all of you are the best students, so you'll get this opportunity. Why do you want to apply, actually? Erasmus Mundus joint masters are prestigious international masters, jointly designed and delivered by a group of higher education institutions. They involve at least 3 institutions from at least 3 different countries, like I mentioned earlier. It can be in Germany, Belgium, Italy, Spain, wherever. Typically, they include period of study, research, traineeship, thesis preparation, and defense. So you can top reasons why you want to study with the master's. Scholarship availability, we have been told that masters may also offer full scholarship to the best ranked student worldwide. Scholarship cover your participation cost and contribute to your travel, your visa, and living allowance. Imagine everything is done. Like, you don't need to think about how much will be the air ticket of the visa or living allowance. Everything is covered. You will gain either a joint degree or multiple degree. And then we have, when do you have to apply? As I make this video in July at this particular moment, I hope that you might be able to apply within this application window. In most cases, you should submit between October and January. As you can see, it's July. So when you get to see this video, you can be able to do more research. You have a lot of time to research. So when October reach, you can be able to submit the application. Each master's website has all the details about the course of study, the list of participating universities, the entry requirement, and all the steps of the application process with and without scholarship. What you need, you have to have actually a bachelor's degree because it's a master's. And then there's also here advice of application. And then it has really helped thousands of students to be able to get this opportunity. Now let's check here opportunities for, let's have to check for when you let's search for courses. Let's check here. Search Erasmus Mundus catalog. Okay, let's scroll and see. The Erasmus masters are delivered by multiple. We have talked about it. We have mentioned it before, and to be between October and January for courses commencing the following academic year. You've seen here the information. Now, you can see we also have, like, you can filter here by keyword whatever you want to check. For example, you can say if you want to have specific country you want to study, maybe France, Spain, Italy, Germany, Portugal, Belgium, or the Netherlands, you just pick it there. Duration of your credits, you also pick. If you have particular university in mind, these are selected universities that are actually participating. They are different. I'm surprised to see also some in China also participating in Beijing. Now we have different universities you can see here that actually participating for the Erasmus from the countries listed: Netherlands, Germany. Now we have here field of study, maybe art, chemistry, law, information science. Like you can filter whichever thing you want: social science and humanity, political science, psychology, mathematics, physics, literature, natural science, like information technology, information science and engineering, all these, education, environment and geoscience, all these. Then year of project selection, you can also like select. Now I don't, before I get to be specific, we can just check all the list here: masters in journalism, media, architecture and construction, material and aeronautical sustainable application. There is a joint master on the engineering of data intensive intelligence. We have material science, cybersecurity, data engineering and artificial intelligence. Like you can see, it's a lot, like more than 200 are all here, all the information about master's program. Maybe if I decide to narrow down, let's say, and say field of study, let's pick maybe, let's look for life science and see if you can find something on life science. What do we have for life science? We have masters in insect and solution for sustainable future. These are actually based on, I think, on research. Masters of European forestry, biodiversity, public health, biology, lifespan, all these different field of study. Let's check into the next. If at all not life science, let's say maybe we can go, let's say, information science and engineering. Let's check something in matters engineering and say, so transport and electric power system, renewable energy, fluid, Erasmus joint master of engineering of data, cybersecurity, mechatronics. Like literally they have too many of these. It's just you to pick what you are interested in, and I think you'll be good to go. Now let's check one of these, the joint masters in geospatial cybersecurity. Let's check on joint masters in cybersecurity and see what we have. Erasmus Mundus joint masters in cybersecurity. Why cybersecurity? Why you? Program overview. You can see it. The students are from all parts of the world: Africa, South America, North America, all over, Europe, Asia. All of these information you can check all the information. Let's check maybe the program overview. The overview is written here: technology, interschool internships, student projects, languages. I think with all these information, for example, it's a double degree, master's degree. Overview, yeah, career prospect, learning outcome, skills, mobility, all the information has been stated here. Program, so we have admission, schedule, all the information, maybe fee and scholarship, then registration fees, international, whatever. Scholarship, you get this one for the whole of 20, all the information for them. I think they have not updated their database from 20 last year, and I think when they do, you'll be able to see all the information. But remember the period of application around October to January. So by then, I think you'll be having all the information, and you can be able to, yes, you can be able to read all these. Yes, there's also financial support. It's written here, whatever you'll be getting each month or something like that. Yeah, all this is for the cybersecurity masters. So let's see another, maybe the last process, joint master management on environmental. Let's check on this. There's a link here, you can be able to read everything. Now we have the objectives information. You can see the future scholars. We have got the program body of pattern visiting, contact and mathematics days. I think all fees and scholarship, study track, how to apply. Let's check here. Fees and scholarship. They have already listed here. Other scholarship, you have to just apply for them. Fundings are whole here that you need. This is for self-payers, but if you're applying for scholarship, it is, you won't pay. The AU scholarship here, for the AU scholarship that you'll be able to get when you get this scholarship. So you can be able to check all the information here, and for that, let's check here. When you click apply, what do they say? So there's no recruitment for this particular major for the next intake 2026 to 2018 for So for this, maybe for this particular one, because they always have, you see, in every Erasmus Mundus program, it has its own application process. So don't assume all programs require the same document or have the same deadline. Just because they are not recruiting for this year, do not assume that other majors will not also be recruiting. You should know that each major are different and they are recruiting differently. So, for example, if that's not, you can check other majors that you are qualified for, and you go ahead and apply. We have solid mechanics, all these build information modeling materials, so you can also check these and see, like you have all these in different language application. Let's check here if they are taking in. So this window is closed until they open the other application period for this window is closed. So they'll open, I think, by October, and then you can be able to apply from the next window, 2027, 2028. Yeah, you can see if your country is represented, everybody, a different part of the world, their application requirements. Let's check on the, like Erasmus, as I said, it's different. Every requirement is not the same on each other. You can check for more information. I think it's a lot of details. You need a lot of patience for you to be able to read these. I hope this walkthrough helps you understand how to navigate the Erasmus Mundus website. And if you like more scholarship walkthrough like this, don't forget to subscribe to Opportunities Corner. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.